Are you craving something buttery, crisp that pairs perfectly with your evening chai but don't want to make anything too complicated? This is the recipe to make. So if you want to learn how to make them, then just keep watching. Starting with a clean dry bowl, this time we'll be taking room temperature clarified butter or ghee. Make sure it is soft but can hold its shape, just like I've shown here. It's important to use firm butter, as an extra runny butter can cause the cookies to melt in the oven. Next, we will take some icing sugar. And in case you wish to substitute this with home ground powdered sugar, you can do that, but make sure to sieve it through. And using caster sugar would not be a good idea, as it will make the cookies to spread while baking and may not hold its shape. Mix it enough to make the butter go slightly pale in color, and the sugar is well mixed in. Using brown sugar in this recipe is also an option. However, that will make the cookies slightly soft on the inside. This looks good. To this we will add some room temperature milk. This helps to give that extra tender crumbs on the inside when baked. And it also helps to make the dough pliable enough to mold. This can be added after adding the dry ingredients, but I prefer adding it here along with the wet ingredients, as this way you do not overmix the dough. Now go ahead and add the rest of the ingredients, that is the flour, some salt to enhance the overall taste, and some whole cumin for that warm aromatic earthy flavor that's actually quite complementary to your evening tea time. Now about the flour, I've used a mix of gluten-free flours such as rice, maize and millet. You can always use whole wheat flour or even all-purpose flour, but the ratio will be different. I'll leave the details in the description box below for you to check it out. Now avoid over-mixing and stop once you've got your dry ingredients incorporated. This is the texture we're looking for. Bring in your tray lined with parchment paper and we can start the molding of cookies. And this is where you can even call your little ones to help out. The fun with the process and the bonding over baking can be something quite memorable, I'll say. So as you can see, all we're doing is taking tiny dollops and not really working on molding them into perfect shapes, just a tiny block-like shape, and the only thing you need to do is make sure to get them to be an even size. This is to help ensure proper baking all through. Once done, we'll now take a fork and give the pattern by pressing them gently. Going over twice to get that extra unique pattern. I must say there's something about simple homemade snacks that actually just hits differently, especially when it's something warm, slightly savoury and pairs perfectly with your chai. Once done, this can go into the fridge for about 10 minutes until the oven preheating time, and then bake them until golden crisp on the edges. These look beautifully done, and I must say the pattern each cookie has makes it even more impressive to offer your family or even your tea time guests maybe. Plus, the cumin gives a depth in the otherwise basic cookie. It's what takes a cookie from just being buttery to something you'll actually remember. So don't underestimate these little additions. Time to see how they've turned out on the inside. Beautiful golden browning on the bottom with a light texture. perfectly baked with that tender crumbs on the inside. Do give it a try, and I'm sure you'll love them just as much. Happy baking, dear friend. Enjoy. Bye for now.